Hey guys, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays if you celebrate Christmas or something else. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's December 25th. I apologize that my voice sounds like this, but I still wanted to do a video, and I am sipping on my tea periodically. But I still have a voice for the most part, and I'm gonna see what these messages are that need to get out. If you're new here, I'm Kat with Spiritual Guidance. I've been reading tarot for several years, probably, 8 years now. I had a YouTube channel at one point. I had to cancel it a couple years ago due to a situation. People often ask, why did you cancel it altogether? Honestly, I don't know. But here I am, full circle, back on YouTube. And if you are brought to my channel, there's most likely a reason. I believe in divine timing. I believe in messages from the universe, and I believe that if you're aware, in a state of awareness or consciousness or mindfulness, you can see messages everywhere. So again, I apologize for my voice, but there's some message here that needed to come out yesterday, and I couldn't do it, but I needed to know. So here we go. December 25th and 26th, I would say. Can we see what the energy is? What messages need to come in for my viewers? What do they need to know? All right, it's funny, you got the Temperance and the Page of Wands. And what's funny about that to me is that I was saying something needed to come out, a message needed to come out. And in some ways it's like a message needs to come to you, but they're tempering their energy. This person's trying to get grounded before they reach out. But then you get the Page of Wands, which is to me, okay, I've got myself grounded, a message is coming in. I don't like to speak too quickly though, but that is the original message I'm getting. Strength, yep. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, younger fire sign maybe. Again, this person is gaining the strength to communicate, in my opinion. Let's see where we're gonna go from here. Yeah, King of Cups in the world. One cycle closing for a new one to begin, and this could also mean that this is an old cycle with this person closing out to start like new, or it could be somebody new coming in. Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Okay, let me get a few more cards here before I start telling my story. Oh yeah, somebody wants to speak for sure, and it looks like somebody wants a relationship. No doubt. I think you're going to be surprised, caught off guard, personally. This person is very heavily, deeply in their emotion regarding this matter. They may not have shown that. Like I said, they're trying to get the strength to come in and talk, communicate. But somebody definitely here wants a relationship. You have 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. And again, another page. Could be a younger earth sign, possibly. But this is a very solid offer coming in, and this is going to make you very, very happy. It's going to make this person very happy. Again, we kind of have strong Leo energy here, but this person is coming in Leo energy, which tells me they are building the strength to come in strong with a strong, steady, solid message. Okay, this is a very bizarre message, but I have to say it. Somebody can be making brisket today. I mean, I know that seems kind of generic because people do make that. I'm not making brisket, I'm making ham, but I don't know, somebody's making a brisket. Maybe somebody is really good at making brisket. If I hear it, I have to say it. I'm also hearing the number 21, 10 of Swords. I'm gonna get a few more cards and we're gonna start clarifying. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, very raspy. It happens a lot when I get a virus. I will lose my voice. 7 of Cups. This person is afraid that you possibly have other options, since either the ending of this connection, that maybe you have opened your options up, or they're afraid that you have a lot more options coming in. I do feel like this is a love reading, I'm going to be honest. I don't always focus on love though. In my reads, I just kind of go with whatever comes out. Yeah, and there's the offer, Knight of Cups. It's going to be a very romantic offer coming in here. I feel like I need to take another row and then we'll start clarifying. Ooh, somebody had a broken heart. Somebody's heart was broken. It could be the reason this person's a little bit guarded. You could be guarded because of this. Somebody is manifesting this Gemini energy here. So see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there were a little bit of seeds planted with this connection. So it makes me think that maybe the groundwork has already been laid with this connection. There's the message, folks. 8 of Wands. Just like I said. 5 of Swords. But this person is nervous. I'm going to tell you. This person is very nervous to reach out, but they are going to do it anyway. They're going to reach out anyway, despite how they're feeling. This could be kind of a little bit of a self-sabotager. Yeah. Knight of Wands to 4 of Wands to me indicates that this person, if they are very in and out in your life, this is like no more in and out. They've got their stuff together now. They know what they want. The 4 of Wands for me is 1111 card. It could be a twin flame connection if you believe in that, a very strong soulmate connection. But this person wants to solidify this. Something could have happened last Christmas Eve if this is somebody you already know. Just putting that out there. All right, let's start clarifying. Tell me about this first row, Page of Wands, Temperance, and Strength cards, please. Talk to me about that. Ooh, Lovers. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. It's the Lovers and the 5 of Cups. Okay. Very strong connection. Very strong connection. Originally, I saw 2 of Cups. I don't know what that's about. I feel like this person kind of... It may have been their fault. I'm just putting that out there. They may have screwed this up in some way. Tell me more about this first row, Temperance, Strength, and Page of Wands. And I don't like the way these came out. They're going back in. Clear messages, please. Clear messages. Oh, yeah. Somebody is very saddened by this disconnect. If this is a new connection, somebody is having a lot of anxiety. Somebody could suffer from anxiety. This person could have a personality, or this could be your personality, that, and I was getting make mountains out of molehills. This person makes things worse than they really are. Yeah, and this person is coming in. They definitely want to speak their mind. I feel like they have some kind of clear understanding of something that took place, and they really have something they want to say. You could be dealing with an earth sign, or this person is coming in air. This person may have a very direct, like very sharp. This person might say things that sometimes may come across as a little bit brash. And I'm getting like, I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. I'm not a big movie watcher. I love movies, but I'm not drawn to them when they come out. Nicholas Cage. He has OCD in the movie, but it's not, my focus is not the OCD. My focus is more of his personality. He was the Joker. Nicholas, why can't I think of his last name? He was dealing with a Nicholas. But he's a very, like, he just says stuff that sometimes comes off rude, but I don't think he's really a bad person. But they kind of, I don't know their words. Something about their words. 8 of Earth and Sea Alpha Male. This person does have a lot of high emotional intelligence, but again, they don't come across as conveying their messages very well. 8 of Pentacles, but I have to say, for most of you, this is a connection you probably are already aware of. I don't know how deep or how far that connection has gotten. Let's do this row. King of Cups, the World, 2 of Swords, and 3 of Pentacles. I am feeling like you have no clue about this. 3 of Earth, oh my God, 3 of Earth again. Yeah, same card, which tells me that this person wants a real relationship. Somebody was on the fence here, and I'm getting chills, about not like wanting to reveal that this is an actual relationship. Please tell me more about the second row. Earth Guardian, this is a very solid offer coming in. You could be dealing with an earth sign. This person could coming in as their Eight of Cups. Yes, definitely somebody walked away. So we've established this is a, again, I don't know how far, and I don't know why I keep repeating this. I don't know how far off the ground this got, but this person left before it could really get moving. Or you left before it got moving. And I apologize again. I'm sipping tea because I don't want to lose my voice. Tell me more. King of Cups, the World, Two of Swords. I want to know about the Two of Swords. Can you give me something on the Two of Swords, please? Earth Puppy. This person could have a very playful energy at the same time to them, or you're very playful. And I feel like this is the connection that perhaps you wouldn't typically put the two of you together, because in the picture there's a fox and a dog, and I don't feel like those people mix, or those animals mix. I feel like the fox would attack the dog, but I feel like the dog would go after the fox. I don't know. You might have a very, this connection might have like an old couple vibe to it, almost like when you guys met, and I'm getting chills, you guys almost bickered like an old couple, even though there was not the length of time behind the connection. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. It doesn't tell me all about the Two of Swords, I'll be honest. Holding back, yeah. I think you feel like this person is holding back, and they're going to continue to hold back. You may know this person is a bit of a self-sabotager. So I think the shocking part is this person reaching out. Maybe you were the one that always reached out before, but this person is going to take the initiative. Again, put yourself where it belongs. I don't know. People get frustrated in tarot. There is no such thing as an entire read being just for you. And if it does, great. But there will be parts, and that's why I always hang in there when I'm watching tarot, because there might be one sentence in that whole 20-minute read, but literally was exactly what I was looking for. It's funny because there's so much energy coming in that it's hard to just zero in. Like if you want a personal read, eventually I'll be doing those. But that's the only time you can really zero in on someone. But the strongest energy is what you pick up on. It's like the strongest message, the energy that's like, whoa, here it is. It's bold, it's out in front, and you can't ignore it. Somebody here might have that kind of energy. You might be the kind of person that walks into a store, and you don't even have to be the most attractive person, but there's something about your energy that makes people's heads turn. That people feel your presence when you walk in a room, or this person is like that. All right, we're moving on. We got the Sagittarius card again. We got Temperance. Again, I feel like this person, before they reach out, really wants to make sure that they know what they want to say. But this person is very excited. Could be younger, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then you got Temperance again, strong Sagittarius energy. If this person was pessimistic, I feel like they've done a little bit of soul searching, and they don't, they're not pessimistic anymore, or they're not pessimistic about the connection. They're willing to fight for this connection. You get the Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands. Yeah, and you have the Two of Swords again. You keep getting duplicate cards, which tells me like the universe is like, hey, ding dong, it's the same. It's just, you're not going to know it's coming. That's all I got to say about that. This person is taking action. You got the King of Wands, Fire Alpha Male in this deck. No joke. This person is coming in with a new idea, a new outlook. I don't know if this person maybe was a little bit Christmas carolish in that they were like a little bit like Scrooge. But it's almost like they saw the ghost of Christmas. Look, Sun card, Leo. Again, you got strong Leo. You just keep getting duplicate cards. I'm asking for clarifiers, and they're just duplicate cards. Happiest card in the whole deck. So this is a great reading. Yeah, Ten of Cups. This person wants this connection with you. Or you want this connection with somebody. And maybe you're the one reaching out, and this is directed towards the other direction. Let me be nosy. I want to know about the Three of Swords. And I don't mind my business when I'm reading tarot. Emperor. Ooh, yes. See, Yep. This person is, yeah, they're a little bit set in their ways. Like I said, this person, like I said, comes across as like very hard exterior. I feel like they're my way or the highway kind of hard exterior got in the way. You could be a very strong feminine. And again, feminine does not mean female. It means you might have a very strong feminine energy. And this person could use a little strong feminine energy. And you weren't having it. You weren't having it. It was like this person had to soften. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Yep. You are most likely somebody who reads people very well. Got the High Priestess card. I feel like for some of you, you could see through this person's hurt. It's possible that they've really been hurt before. I feel like you've seen the potential in this person, but it was like this hard exterior shell needs to be broken. And I feel like it is getting broke. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, yeah. Yep, this person's in some kind of soul searching. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment here. You are their wish fulfillment. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please. Nine of Pentacles and the World. They see you as very, very independent. They know you will move on. They know you will find somebody else because you have a very independent. I think they're not used to being with someone very, very independent. That could be what they're not sure how to handle you, possibly. But this person really likes this about you. And tell me about the Four of Wands. I don't want this to be too long. It's hard to upload them when they're real long. Yeah, this person sees you. They're a little intimidated by you, I'm not going to lie. There is a slight hesitation. They're afraid that you may tell them to go kick rocks. But they're coming in anyway. They're coming in anyway. They have the Strength card here. They're coming in anyway. They're hoping that deep down you're going to give them another chance. Justice, they're hoping for oh my God, Two of Cups on the bottom. And there it is. And I felt that earlier. Yep, this is coming together. And you got Strength on the bottom again. So this person definitely is ready to come in. So I'm going to close this out with my, I think these are Dorian Virtue. Ooh. Codependencies, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This person could be a little bit codependent from something either happened in childhood or in the last connection that kind of screwed them up a little bit. But I feel like they're getting through it. They're working through it. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit fun to shine. And I feel like this card is for the other person. Again, they needed to, it's like they needed to heal those childhood wounds or something so they could have the playfulness. And this is definitely worth waiting for. So there's probably likely some timing that is, you haven't talked to this person. And it's like this is divine timing. And this was for your higher good. It's like the universe wanted you to know that because this person had to do some work on their own. Anything else you got? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So some of you maybe were frustrated in the quiet and the stillness. Let your friends help you. All right, two more, please. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want. So for some of you, you could have been a little frustrated with this person. But I feel like because you're the High Priestess, you're going to be able to read this person, know whether or not they've changed. And release your ex. And again, I feel like this is for the other person who maybe came out of a bad relationship, or maybe you did. And in some ways, you need to release. You might have released your ex, but there's some kind of energy that you might be holding on to. And I don't feel 100% happy. So we're going to do a couple more cards out of this deck. Mature man. Yes, see, this person has leveled up. No gender in tarot, so this could be mature woman and privileged lady. Despair. This person is sad without you for sure. And I feel like this person wants to treat you right in sudden wealth. And for me, that's happiness, joy, things coming together. It's a very good read. It's a very nice Christmas read and journey. And to me, that's this person's journeying towards you. It could slip, maybe for a few, they're at a distance. This person may even show up at your house, I'm not going to lie. If they know where you live, if they feel like you're not going to respond to their text, I feel like they might. Or they might make a gesture, send something to your house. Or they might say, hey, I'm in town, I was visiting family. I don't know, but this is coming together either way. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped. Let me know in the comments if it does, and have a great day. And if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't, have an amazing day regardless.